I purchased this Yelangu motorized camera dolly in January of 2023 and shoved the unopened box into a corner. I had picked this up to add a little flair to displaying my finished painted pieces, but I've been focusing on improving my painting instead, so this went largely forgotten. 2 years later, I'm finally opening it for a few shots in my previous video. The assembly went smoothly, and the only tool you need is a large flathead screwdriver or a thick coin to tighten 4 screw plugs on the ends of the rails. The finished assembly leaves you with 2 parts: a motorized camera mount that can be placed on a table, the ground, or the rail, and the rail, which can be laid on a table or mounted to the top of a tripod. If you mount it to a tripod, there's a safety guard designed to help prevent the camera and mount from falling off the rail. However, because my tripod uses quick connects, I can't use this safety feature due to it catching on said quick connects. To fix it, I just removed the safety guard. The motorized mount can be placed on a table or floor, or the rail to slide from left to right or forward to back depending on how the rail is oriented. The motorized mount has 2 adjustable arms, allowing it to turn in sharp or wide arcs, and would easily allow an encircling 360-degree shot of an object. The mount comes with what it needs to attach a camera or additional mounting hardware. However, my intention was to use this with an old beat-up iPhone 11, so I attached a mobile device clamp that I happened to have, as one was not packaged with this motorized camera mount. For the controls, they are very simple: on or off, 3 speeds, and which direction you want it to go. These were some shots I filmed for my last video using an old beat-up base model iPhone 11 mounted to the Yelangu motorized camera mount and using the rail attached to a tripod. The bad lighting and camera being too close was one thing, but I didn't expect to see a lot of jostling. This I originally blamed on the quick connections that was holding the rail to the tripod not being the most stout of mounting methods. But no, after making this test shot with the iPhone 11 on the mount and placing the mount on a stable table, I get the same shaky result. I placed the rail on the table next and received more jittery results, though I did notice the mount was not lined up perfectly with the rail, so I realigned it and I tried again. And this time I got a slightly better result, but it was still pretty bumpy. This next shot is with my Android S22 with built-in camera stabilization in the software, which removed a good bit of the shakiness. Unfortunately, the base model iPhone 11 does not have this option. This next shot is done with my sniper rifle, Canon Rebel T7 fitted with a 100mm macro lens with a stabilizer, which is significantly heavier. My theory, or hope rather, was that the weight would be enough to reduce some of the shakiness. To test this theory, I did 2 more shots. The first with the motorized mount on a table without the stabilizer, and then again on the table with the stabilizer. When it's all said and done, even with the jitteriness, it's still a smoother transition than what I would get holding the camera myself while trying to pan across that slow. If you choose to pick up a motorized camera mount, I'd still recommend a camera with internal stabilizing software or a lens with a stabilizer, in order to get the best result that you can. And with that, that'll bring this video to its end. I hope you learned something or were persuaded or dissuaded from picking up your own motorized camera mount. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and if you like the content of this video and would like to see more, you can easily support this channel by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I'm Jim with Working with Miniatures. I'm truly grateful for your time, and I bid you a fond farewell. Until the next video.